Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today is basically the day 3 of Fusion 360 for absolute beginners. Let me just turn on the software, and if you haven't seen the previous two videos, please pause the video here itself and go check those out, where I have explained how you can install the software for free. You don't have to pay anything. Okay, in the second video I had told how to use the basic tools. Yeah, so please go and check that out. And before going to the software, make sure you have connected to a proper internet connection. That is what you are going to need for this. Okay, once the software is open, today so we'll basically start with completely what we call beginners, and in this video I'll be showing you how you can make 2D and 3D shapes, which are extremely easy, what we have learned in our kindergarten and for second standard. So we'll start with that. Okay, so first you go here, create sketch, and you have to select the top plane. This is the top plane, this is the left, and this is right. Okay, you select this top plane. Okay, so we are going to do all the sketches on this plane itself. Okay, then go into create. Here you will see a lot of options such as line, triangle, circle, arc, polygon, ellipse and all. So first we'll start with very basic thing, that is line. How you can make a line in this. Okay, once you choose that option line, you just have to point this anywhere and just right click and drag it. As you can see, the line has started to show up. Okay, that is how easy you can make a line. Okay, so we'll just delete this thing and we'll start with some basic 2D shapes. So first we'll start with a circle. So in order to make a circle, you just have to go here in create tab, and here you can see circle. So as soon as you hit that circle, this tab opens up, which shows something like center diameter circle. Means if you select this, when you start making the circle, it will start from its center point, somewhat like this. Okay, then there are some more options like 2-point circle. If we want the circle to fit in some proper dimensions, then just select those 2 points and the circle will be there. Like the same way, there is also something called 3-point circle, somewhat like this. There's also tangent circle and 2 tangent circle. 3 and 2 tangent circle. Most probably we'll be using the center diameter circle. Okay, let me just clear this up. Okay, so we'll start with it. First we'll select the top plane. We'll make our normal circle. We'll select the center point somewhere here, and you can choose any dimension according to you. So I'll choose 50 and just hit finish sketch. Okay, so here it is. A 2D circle is ready. Okay, that's easy. That's way too easy. Now we'll make a square. For that, go back to sketch again, select the top plane. Here you can see there's a 2-point rectangle. There are different ways to make a square in this actually. Just by using the line command also you can make it. Wait, I'll show you. just have to select this line and start making a square, somewhat like this. This is the most basic way how you can create a square. There are some other different ways also. You can select this 2-point rectangle and you just start from anywhere and hit any dimensions you want, such as 50, and this is the horizontal dimension. Okay, so as soon as I hit 50, that is set. The horizontal dimension has been locked, as you can see there. To change the vertical dimension, just hit that button tab on your keyboard. It will automatically change that. Then hit here also 50, as you can see. This is also one of the easiest way to make a square. Okay. We'll delete this out. As you can see, the square is also ready. Here, while making a rectangle or square, you can even use the center square or center rectangle. Last time we chose that was corner. See here, somewhat like this. Okay. As easy as that. It is very easy to make 2D shapes in this. Now I'll show you how you can make a triangle. You can do that with line command also, but that becomes little complicated. Like this, you have to make the dimensions, and sometimes this triangle won't be accurate and the angles will be different. Those 3 different angles will be different of those, somewhat like this. So what we can do is, you just have to go here in create section, then go here in polygon. So what basically polygon is, if you don't know, polygon is a 2D figure that has finite number of straight lines connected to form a closed polygon chain. Let me show you what exactly it is. Polygon is nothing but it will be having some straight lines into it. It doesn't matter how the shape forms. Okay, even if you make this, but the rules are that it has to be closed. So any shapes you make out of a line, and when you close it, it becomes a polygon. Okay, so we'll try using that command. Just go on to create, select polygon. In that 3 options are there: circumscribed, incircumscribed and edge polygon. So we'll select the first option, and that's how it is. So if we want to make a triangle, what we have to do is, first we have to specify the diameter of the circle of that polygon. As you have seen, just make it something like 50, then hit tab to define how many edges you want. For example, if you hit 3, it will become a triangle. If you hit 4, it becomes a square. It is as easy as that. You can increase how many numbers you want. There are no limits to it. If you make it 5, it becomes a pentagon, and so on. It can even go up to any number. Like if I make it 20, it might look like circle, but it isn't circle. There are very short straight lines in it, as you can see. so we'll make it 3. The triangle is becoming very big, so we'll change the diameter. We'll set it to 10. Oh, that's too small. We'll make it 20. Yeah, that's perfect. Hit enter and your triangle is ready. Now we'll make some more shapes. We'll again select Polygon. You can even make even digit sides of numbers such as 7 or 9 like that. Let me show you. So this is a heptagon. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. It has 7 sides. So there are no limits to it. You can make it any shape you want. Okay, now we'll make a rectangle. For that, go back here, select 2-point rectangle, make it center rectangle and start from here. Set the dimensions, how much you want. We'll make it 50 by 100 and our rectangle is ready. Okay, we have covered most of the 2D parts here, as you can see. Yeah, you can even make a oval. So for oval, you can't use the center diameter circle, this command. This won't work out. There's another command called Ellipse. So what this thing does is, you just select anywhere. Okay, it will ask some dimensions. Put there as 100 if you want. That is how it comes. So the vertical distance of this ellipse, or what you call oval, is 100 and the horizontal will keep it as 60. You can see there. Now that's an oval shape. You can even make a semicircle or half circle. For that, same, use the center circle. Make it 80. Then use line command. Split that circle into half. Okay. Now use a command called trim. There's a command called trim in modify. Select that and cut any of the half part you want from the circle. I'll cut the upper part, and that's how you make a semicircle. Very easy, right? Okay, so almost all 2D shapes are ready. So now we'll start converting this shape into 3D. So for that, first you finish the sketch. Here is the orbit you can use. Okay, so in order to convert these 2D shapes into 3D, what all you have to do is just select any of the shape you want. For example, we'll select this semicircle. As soon as you select the part, it becomes blue. So by that you understand you have selected that plane. Okay, then go here, something called tool extrude in the create section. Use that. As soon as you open the extrude command, it starts asking about dimension, and an arrow shows up. So you can drag this arrow and you can extrude it as per your requirements. If you want it above or below, here the dimensions are changing accordingly. So if I make it 50, it will get little bigger. So now it is extruding only one side, so I want it to be symmetric. So for that, go here in direction. You can change the side, one side, two sides, or even symmetric. As you can see, now it is symmetrically extruded. That's how it is. So for now I'll make it one side. You can even set taper angle to this, means one of the side will start getting tapered. Let me show you. If you type positive numbers, it will start getting expanding the other side. Like if I put 10, the opposite portion from where I started extruding has became bigger. And if I want it to be smaller, just put a negative sign in front of that, like -10. The part is getting smaller towards where you have extruded, like that. So for now I'll keep it 0 only, and operation is new body. For now select new body. I'll tell you how to use other commands, and hit OK. The part is ready. As you can see, our semicircle has got extruded. Now it is a semicircle prism. That's how easy it is. Okay, we'll extrude some of the other parts also. Now we'll select the circle. We'll go to the same command, extrude, and we'll make it 50. That is how you make a cylinder from a circle. Here also same things you can do. Directions, two sides symmetric. Okay, then taper angle you can give, such as -20, and it becomes a cone, as you can see. If you start tapering it from a side, it becomes a cone. That's how easy it is. So for now we'll keep it as 0. We'll make it as new body. Okay, so currently this is a solid cylinder, as you can see. We can even make a hollow cylinder. I'll show you how to do that. So for making it hollow, it is pretty easy. Just select this upper part of the cylinder and go back here in create sketch. As you can see, it will tilt as soon as you hit the sketch, and it will bring you back to the top position. Okay. So again select the circle command select the center and keep this distance as 40. Hit enter, finish the sketch. Okay, as you can see, one more circle has been created on top of the existing cylinder. So select the circle we have made just now and go back to extrude. Okay, so we want to cut the center part which we have just made now. So we'll put 50, but as you can see, we want to cut the part but it is extending further. So in order to cut that part, you have to go into extrude your options and go back in operation, and rather than selecting join, go down and select cut. Okay, now the operation, and select the distance as -50. You'll start seeing a red cylinder inside the existing cylinder. So hit OK. Yeah, that's easy. As you can see, now it has become a hollow cylinder. Easy, right? We'll keep a solid cylinder also for reference. Now we'll make a square again. For that, select this 2-point rectangle, make it center triangle. Okay, and select somewhere and make it 70 or 50. Hit enter, finish the sketch, and extrude it to 50. So as you can see, our square 2D square has turned into a 3D cube. So we have cylinder here, solid cylinder, hollow cylinder, and cube and semicircle prism. So for making the cuboid, you have to repeat the same procedure. Create sketch, select top, use rectangle, make it center rectangle, make it 100 by 50. Hit finish sketch. Extrude the same for 50 millimeters. Hit enter, and that's your cuboid. It becomes extremely easy once you get handy with these tools. Okay, then what we are left with a triangle. For that, do the same. This time we'll be using the command Polygon. Keep the sides as 3, then only it will become a triangle. And set the diameter as 20. Hit enter, finish the sketch. Now select the plane, extrude it up to 50. This is a triangle prism. Hit enter. Okay, if you want to make a pyramid out of a triangle, so for that also you have to repeat the procedure. Make it 3, make it 20. Finish the sketch. Select the plane, extrude. But once you hit 50, it again becomes the same. It becomes a prism. We don't want it to be a prism. This time we want it to be a pyramid. So what we'll do is we'll just define some taper angle to it, such as 20. It became big. It is expanding outer side. We want it to be tapered. So what we'll do is just put a negative sign in front of that 20. As you can see, make it 25. Okay, enter. Perfect. Now that's a triangular pyramid. You can do the same for a square pyramid. Now by mistakenly, while I was selecting the plane, I selected this top surface, that's why that square has came above the grid, as you can see. So you don't have to worry for that. You can either correct what you have done or else just extrude it below, such as heat extrude and make it -50. Perfect. Okay, but again it will become a cube. You don't have to delete this entire thing and make it again. You can do one thing, is just go into modify. There's one command called align. Just select that, select the center point of that square, okay, then select the plane, again use extrude, make it 50, again it became a cube. Just go into taper angle and make it -30. We'll make it 40. Okay, -30 is perfect. Hit OK. Square pyramid is ready, as you can see. We have covered almost all of the parts here. Okay, we are left with hemisphere, so we'll make that. Okay, for making a hemisphere, it is difficult to make it on the top plane. So this time what we are going to do is we'll make it on the right plane. So this time select create sketch, select this plane. Okay, now for making hemisphere, it is okay, so for making hemisphere, you can't directly make a semicircle and extrude it. Again, it becomes a prism, semicircle prism. So for that, what you have to do here is just make a right angle, somewhat like this. Make it 50 or make it 25. Okay, and again same. This you have to make it 25. Okay, we'll make it little big, so keep both as 30. Okay, and go to create section, select their arc where you can see a 3-point arc. Okay, and select this corner and this corner. Then it will start asking you where to make that arc exactly. Okay, so you have to make sure that it looks like a quarter of a circle, like this. Okay, or else you can do one thing, you can even use a circle command. Just select the center and select that. Okay, and trim out the remaining unwanted section, like that. That is also easy. Hit finish sketch. Okay, now this time you don't have to extrude it. Just okay, now select the plane you have created. Now this time you don't have to extrude it. If you extrude, let me show you how it looks. That is how it is going to be. That is nowhere close to hemisphere, right? So rather than that, this time we'll use the command called Revolve. Okay, we have selected the profile here. It is showing one selected, so this is what we have selected. Now we have to define the axis through which it should revolve. Okay, so for that what you have to do is go here, axis, select and select this line here. As soon as you hit that line, it starts revolving around it, whatever plane you have made your section. Okay, and you can also define the angle, how much you want it to revolve. So for example, it became a hemisphere since the since it was 360 degree. So now you can define the dimensions according to you. So now we'll make it 180. Yeah, you can see that how it becomes. Now that looks like a cake, right? We'll make it 360. Okay? Hit enter. And the hemisphere is ready. Same you can do to make a sphere. So for making a sphere, let me show you what you have to do. Select any of the vertical plane. Okay. Use command circle. Each and individual. Okay. Each time you don't have to go here and select here. There are some shortcuts. You can just hit the button C and automatically the circle will show up. Okay. We'll keep the diameter of 60 mm. We'll hit enter. We'll select line. We'll cut it into half. We'll trim out the remaining part. For trim, you have to hit the button T, and that's the shortcut for trim. We'll trim out. We'll make it a semicircle. This time we won't extrude it. If we extrude, it will look somewhat like this. It will become a semicircle prism. So we'll select the plane we have made. We'll again go to Revolve. We'll select the axis. We want this to be revolved to this vertical axis. So we'll select this, and like that your sphere is ready. So we have almost covered all the 3D parts here. As you can see, there's nothing left, I guess. So these are all the 3D parts. So if you want to see how these all planes look in 2D, for that you just have to hide this bodies. Click on that eye symbol and turn on all the sketches. Okay, that was a circle right there. This is what we made the sphere of. This is hemisphere. That's the cube. That's triangular pyramid, triangular prism, cuboid, cube. What we made with this? We'll check. Okay, that's a cylinder, right? And what's that? That's a hollow cylinder. And those are the remaining parts. I hope it was easy. If you have any doubts or queries, just put it in the comment section below. There's a lot to come along the way. This is just the beginning. I'll be posting videos regarding Fusion 360 every alternate day. So please stay tuned and follow up with these videos. Keep practicing. Thank you.